Hello everybody and welcome back to this tutorial, and right now let's get to the practical lessons of information gathering. So what we are going to do in this video is we are going to cover two different tools. One of them is called the Harvester, which is used to actually harvest different types of information such as email records, MX records, and so on and so on. And there is also a tool Discover, which actually doesn't come pre-installed in Kali Linux, so we'll actually need to use GitHub in order to download it. I will show you the entire process, so don't worry. But first of all, let us cover the Harvester. So open up your Kali Linux. You can navigate to your terminal right here, and simply, since we don't really know where the Harvester is located and we can't really run it from our terminal right here, we need to navigate to the Harvester directory and run it from there. So we learned in the actual Linux basics that we can use the locate command, and we can simply just type the name of the program, which is Harvester, and we can see we get a lot of results right here, and the Harvester directory is located under this path right here. As we can see, /user/share /golismero/tools, and then in that directory we have the Harvester directory. So let us navigate to there. We can actually maybe even use this one, so I will just copy this path right here. User share /the Harvester copy, so right click copy and then type cd, which is the command for changing directory, we learned it before, and then paste. Press here enter, we can clear the screen, and if we type here ls, we will see some files and some directories right here. But you will notice one file standing out, which is this file right here, theharvester.py. It is a tool that is coded in Python program, therefore it has the extension .py. And this is a program that we actually want to run, so we can simply just type / and then theharvester.py, press here enter, and it should run the program for us. Now it's good to remember that all of the programs are actually ran by typing first dot, then slash, and then the name of the program. Now you can see it only gives us an output of the actual help menu that we can use. So these are all of the options available to us, and down here we have some of the examples that we can use in order to actually find out more about this program. So there are /d, which is domain to search or company name, so this one is an important one. We can use /b, data source. We can just simply choose from which website or search engine I believe we can get the data source. /g uses Google Dorking instead of normal Google search, and you can simply just read all of the other. What we're going to do is we're going to simply just take a look at the examples right here and run our program. So we'll simply just type here /the Harvester and then -d. We're going to use basically any website you can think of that has a domain, so I will simply just use this one, -l 500, and if you go down here you will see that -l is limit the number of results to work with. Bing goes from 50 to 50 results, Google 100 to 100, and PGP doesn't use this option. So you can simply just limit to how many results you want to work with, and then we'll type /b. We want to search from the Google, as we can see right here. Yeah, Google is right here, so Google is our best thing to do right here. Most of the information that are on the internet will be found through Google, therefore we are going to specify the data source to be from Google. And then if you want to, you can simply just write that to a single file. As we can see -f, if we go to the actual menu, we can see -f is save the results into an HTML and XML file. Okay, so we can simply just type -f results.html. Press here enter. We can see it is searching in Google. Now this might take a little bit of time, and the actual bad thing about the Harvester is that it sometimes doesn't work. Now what I mean by that is it will sometimes find a lot of results for a specific domain, but the next time you actually scan it might actually not find anything for the same domain that you scanned previously. I'm saying this from personal experience because I've actually scanned this website a lot of times and it actually did return some results, while as sometimes it actually doesn't return anything, and we will see what the result will be right now. So we can see searching in Google, it is searching over 200 results for now. we know that we specified with the -l command 500 results, so we're going to see whether it will find anything or not. We write our results to the results.html file, which is going to be saved, I believe, in the same directory. Not really sure. We're going to find it later on. We are expecting results. Okay, so here are they. We can see harvesting results, no IP address found, but we did find some emails. As we can see, these are all of the emails that belong to this domain that we scanned. Now, if you scan a different domain, you will either get different emails that belong to that domain, or if it didn't find any results, you probably didn't get anything. As we can see, we also got resolving hostname IPs. Here they are. Let me just see, new reporting begins. Okay, so we can see the IP addresses as well as the host names right here. Saving files, files saved. So first of all, we will clear the screen. We'll type ls and let me see. Here is the results.html. Okay, so it did save it in both the types of files. So we both got HTML and HTML. So let me let me actually open the reports.html, but we can simply just do it like this. We will copy results.html to root desktop. As we can see, it is right here. Let us lower our terminal. We use the cp command in order to copy it to this directory right here, which is our desktop directory. So we learned what this command does. And right now, if I open this, and here are our results for the actual domain name, which is this one. We can see we got 19 emails, 11 hosts, virtual hosts not found, and simply didn't find anything for these three options right here. So we only got emails and hosts. Now this is useful, especially emails, because later on you can simply just use some of these emails to be a target. It can be an entrance to your target network or whatever actual machine that you're going to hack. So for example, you simply just pick this email right here and you simply just send an embedded backdoor that they do not recognize. They think it is an image or something like that. They click on it and therefore you hacked their machine and you are on their PC. And therefore you can extract more useful information from their PC and hack anyone else that you might need. Okay? But one thing to mention is that you shouldn't do any of that without having the permission to do that. So it is illegal to actually even scan the actual website that you do not have permission to scan. Even though it is not really that illegal on some of the known websites, it is mostly forbidden to scan some smaller websites because they can actually crash during the scan. Okay, so let me just close this and let us cover the second tool that we actually said that we're going to cover, which is the Discover tool. So as you can see on the desktop, I have right here the Discover tool already installed, but what I'm going to do is I will navigate to my desktop directory, clear the screen, and I will remove the Discover directory in order to show you how you can install it once again. So let me just remove the results.html. I will enlarge this terminal right here, and in order to actually download the Discover, we need to use GitHub directory. And what GitHub is, it is a website that basically allows people to upload their own tools, their own softwares that then we can download. Now I will open up my Firefox in order to actually find it online, and then I will use a simple command line or command in terminal in order to download the entire program. So you will see it is rather simple and you will get used to it because it is the same command for downloading any program that you want from GitHub. Okay, so simply just go type GitHub and then Discover, press here enter, and let me see right here, this is the first tool. So this is the tool that we are going to actually install. If you click on it, you will see the different directories that this tool comes with, and so on and so on. Here is the discover.sh, which is a program that we are going to run. Down here you have some other information, but what we are interested in order to actually download this tool is to copy this link up here. So copy, and then simply just right click copy. Then you can close this, and then you simply just type the command git and then space clone. then space and paste the link that we just copied and simply just click enter. So this git is actually referring to the GitHub, and clone means that it will clone the directory that it finds at this link. As we can see, it will perform everything automatically and it says 100% done. Therefore, we have the Discover tool installed right here. So let me just lower this right now. I will cd to the Discover tool, and in the Discover tool, once we type ls, we will have the same files that we saw in the actual website once we visited it 1 minute ago. And as I said before, we want to actually run the discover.sh. So as I said, we need to actually type dot and then slash and then the name of the program, which is discover.sh. We press here enter and it will open up this menu right here, which basically gives us different types of things to actually work with. But what we're interested in is the recon right here. So simply just type domain, which is under the option 1. Now if you want to, you can experiment with different options right here. We are not going to cover them because it is really not that important to us. It is easy to use tool and you can experiment with it after this lecture. Okay, so let's say we want to perform passive information gathering. We press here enter. What it says right here is that it uses different tools. As we can see, besides all of these tools, it also uses the harvester, which is a tool that we already gathered. The only thing that it actually asks us to do is simply just provide the company name and the domain name. So we can simply just provide any type of company we want. So let's say we want Facebook, and the domain is facebook.com. And what this will do is it will perform different types of tests. As we can see, first one is email, and it is first out of 41 tests that it is going to perform in order to gather as much information as it can. So we are not going to wait for this to finish. You can simply just let it run and do something else, and then after it, get back and see what type of information it has found. Okay, so basically that would be about it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in the next one where we are going to continue with our information gathering. So hope I see you there, and take care. Bye.